Hello, YouTubers. I am taking a little ride to return a saddle to my cousin. Why do I have a saddle from him? It's a bicycle saddle. Is because I had a little mishap with my moped saddle over this past weekend. And there will be a video about this at some point, but not in the near future. And yeah, let's just say that I broke the saddle, physically broke the saddle of my moped. The topic that I really wanted to bring up today is legislation change, or possible legislation change in Estonia. I just read from the news that there is a proposal for the law change from 2027 that police would have some more rights about some devices and equipment. For example, they will start using drones to monitor traffic, and probably the drone footage can then be used to prove someone breaking the law. This is all clear. They have already been testing drones in Tallinn. That was in the news also not long ago. So they know what they can expect from the drones and the drone footage, and clearly it has been seen as a beneficial thing from police work perspective. They have to fix the law to be able to use this equipment. But in that proposal, there was also this little section about police having the right to ask any person for a footage of a possible law breaking or a crime. And my thought immediately went to motovloggers. You know, we record a lot of our rides. We see other people breaking the law, or, you know, not necessarily even breaking the law, but you know, acting in the gray area of the law quite often, as does anyone you know, who participates in the traffic. But we have more likely footage of it. But of course, you know, dash cams are a thing for a while already, and that is probably what is going to be one of the major sources for seizing footage. Obviously, this doesn't include only traffic. I mean, if you have any video evidence of crimes, and social media is a good example from recent years. The police has arrested several people for crimes that they have posted on social media, and I'm talking about actual crimes. I haven't heard that anyone has, you know, been arrested for going touch over the speed limit or crossing the intersection with a yellow. But I'm sure that if they had enough resources, that could be done too. But yeah, so far only serious crimes have been the target of such actions. And this doesn't necessarily bother me very much, but there are things to consider. If we have footage of someone else breaking the law and the police seizes the footage and the memory card has other footage, can they go through that? Can they then fine me for some other stuff that I've done in the rest of the footage that I wasn't planning on publishing, but you know, I happened to be recording when I, you know, crossed the intersection with a yellow or something. That is one aspect that I'm curious about. And also, what if there are private conversations on the footage prior to that law-breaking event? There will be some police officer going through the footage, listening on the private conversations. I know this kind of right exists in several countries already for police. So if this exists in your country, have you heard anything about, you know, privacy concerns or possibly some other kind of footage being reviewed on your storage device? I'd like to know about that, so leave a comment. Have they been doing the road crime here again? Yes, they have. Very much so. Anyway, this is what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to get your opinions about those two thoughts. And this is it for this video. Thanks for watching, and until next time.